Good morning, everybody. Today I'm just doing an update of almost the end of springs on my front yard. Welcome if your first time, and welcome back for the people who's been watching. Thank you for your support. This is my phaetos. I planted this 3 years ago. It seemed to be either dwarfs or it because in this area now it's 11 o'clock. This is shaded in the morning by 11 o'clock. Still not sun yet. So it's about 1.4 meters. I'm hoping a fruit for me next year or something. So this is my seedling mango. Next to it, probably a meters and a half away from it. It's been in ground unprotected for 2 years, so this summer is coming 2 year in this summer's coming. So yeah, but it's shaded in the morning until probably 11:30, and kiwi fruit here. I need to make trellis. It's coming 2 years as well. So this is blue mantles, white sapote. It steals about like, I don't know, only half a meters from ground, and it's gonna be 2 years. Well, I only planted last year in this location, so but it's very much shaded. I bought this one from Delhi, which a lot younger than the one I bought from Ross Creek. The one I bought from Ross Creek, they are like double the size, or even triple. Yeah, triple the size of the one I bought from Delhi. This is sugar plums. They haven't given me any fruit yet. It's gonna be 2 years well. So yes, this is I believe is it jujube. I think Chico. When I bought it, it didn't have a label whether it's Lee or jujube, Lee or Chico. So I'm not sure which one is which. I got 2 of these. So, but yeah, shaded, growing slowly. Coming to 2 years as well. Seedling mango, I believe it's either E2 or Bowand. It's been unprotected for 2 years, and it was flowering. I pulled out of the flowers because I didn't want it to flower yet. But seedling in my location, not a problem. And I think even in Melbourne, if you because my brother grow his seedling mango from seed, and it survived just fine. Seedling usually are a lot stronger than grafted. It depends on what variety it is. And this is Lipton's cherries. I had 2 of these, but different variety for the pollination purpose. But one died on me, so I need to replace it. And so to get it pollinate each other's. This is my others. This is my actually own seedling. I grew this 3 years ago, and I planted in ground last year. And this is an actual 3 years old mango seedling. It was flowering, and there's new budding. Yeah, more budding there. It was flowering. I broke off the flowers as well. So yes. This is my champadak. I protected last winter, and it's doing really well actually. It's got a bit of a burn because during early spring the top blew off, and it's got a little bit of leaf burn, but I get shaded as well. So, but I'm very pleased. It's getting very tall. When I bought it, it was at least 1.2 already. Now it's about 1.6, 1.7 meters, which is good. Actually, doing better than my jackfruit, the champadax. And this is my namdok maize. I broke off the flowers. I didn't want flowers. I wanted to grow up a bit more mature. So yes, I protected last winter. This is my guava. It lost pretty much 95% of its leaf. So it was quite cold last winter. In August it was very cold. It was a lot of I think at least 50. But lucky it survived. This is Indian guava. It had 5 fruit last summer. It was beautiful. But yeah, it's doing really well. This is my golf gold plum. It's a bit shaded because it's leaning onto my neighbor's driveway, so I tied it back that way. It's got, I think, probably at least 10 fruit. This is the dwarf one, so this is dwarf gold. But look at my dwarf golf ruby. It is so productive, and some of branch even broke. I didn't thin this, and that's why the fruit is small. Some of them's getting ripe. That color still have very much tartness to it, because me and my daughter tasting it. But it is so productive. But the trick to getting it to be prolific is to plant it with golf ruby, because golf gold, because they pollinate each other. Golf gold pollinate the golf ruby. So I pick about at least 20 or 30 already. But it is so productive. It's only 2 years in ground. Very prolific. Had I thinned it, the fruit would be a lot bigger. Look, the branch broke there. I don't know if you could see it. It's the sun right in my eyes. I can't quite show you. It broke, but it's still fine. Look at this one. It broke as well. Look, too many fruit on the branch. It's like, let me count, 3, 5, 7, 10, 15, 18, just on this branch. 18 fruit on this branch. That's why it broke. But yeah, every branch got fruit in it. Unbelievable. Super prolific. Golf ruby. My bitter leaf full of scale, but it's why the winter, not a problem. This is my Namroy pomelo. I saw one fruitlet there, just one, coming to 2 years, so that's one fruitlet there. It's about 1.7 meters. It's growing. And this is Sapodilla Chico. I didn't have time to what do you call it? Frost closet last winter, and it survived. So I'm very pleased. It seems that Chico is quite cold hardy. I did some cassava cutting at the end of September. This is shaded, and I'm surprised it grew. Just yeah. So I'll be doing a lot more cutting. And another one in there, shaded, because it will take off and the leaf drop at the end of winter. And look at my Brazilian cherry. It's probably half a meter standing, 60-70 meters, but it's got fruit. Look at this. 2 year in ground, coming to summer, this summer, maybe 2 years, it got 2 fruit. I'm excited. I can't wait to taste this fruit. It got 3. There's 2 there. There's 1 here. So there it is, 2 years old. I got 3 of these. I only planted 2 in ground. And this is nangabai. Because I haven't got fence in between me and my neighbors. So I just use this as like a hedging. There's another one. This one is shaded in the morning. Very much shaded by the guava tree. Because the sun rises from there, that way. So very much shaded. And this is my guava planted last year. The leaf, yeah, I think this one the leaf drops. Probably 80% of the leaf. Yeah, only 20% left. This one. This is my Keith mango. Got 2 of these. Put on new growth during early spring. So those are new growth. My longan kohala, 2 years old in ground. First year didn't really grow much, only just last year grew maybe 20-30 centimeters. And it put on flowers. And it was, if I kept it, it would have fruit. Look, it's the flowers that I broke off. Look at the fruit set. But I broke it off, it's just too small. Maybe I'll let it fruit in 2 years time, but not now, it's just too small. This is my nem dok mai. I unfrost it in September. Can't remember. I have to go back to my old video that I did during early spring. And it still had that leaf burn up the tops. And more leaf burn. It hasn't pushed out any new growth yet. And I can't quite tell you whether it was flowering or not. I can't remember. This is my other Keith. Is it Keith mango? I didn't frost cloth this one, so it's away. The winter Keith here, which is good. So I will leave by next winter. I will leave the Keith and the Barben R2E2. I won't frost cloth it. This is lemon gold white sapote, coming on to 2 years. But when I bought it, I bought this from Ross Creek. So this one a little bit more advanced. In terms of the rootstock, was a lot more advanced than one I bought from Daily. The rootstock was at least 4 or 5 years old. The rootstock. So it grew very fast, this one, because it's in the sun, more sun than the Chris, the one next to it. I will show you. However, it's very exciting. It's super exciting. It's got 5 fruit for me. So this will be the first time I'll be tasting this fruit. And just from watching what do you call it, Real Life Fruitopias and Eliza Tropical Fruit Trees, you know, the tasting, it's supposed to be very, very, very good. So I'm looking forward to tasting these for the first time. But this is after 2 years. So I got 5 fruits. So got one here. There's one down here. I don't know if you can see it. I pulled out a leaf and then I broke the branch. And it's just hanging in there. So I'm hoping it will hang all the way until the fruit ripe for me. So 3. This one's quite big. So you know, a little bit bigger than my thumbs. There's another one there. And there's another one somewhere hidden down there. Also right here. Right there. 5 fruits. And it's growing in this size. In this way a lot more, I think, because it doesn't have fruit. Only this branch growing a lot more. And that one only just start pushing out. But it's good to see it's growing. And that is my bamboo mango. It's got 1 fruitlet. Oh, and even starting to flower again. I'm gonna break that off. And yeah, coming to 2 years this summer. It did have 1 branch, had a lot of fruitlet, and it dropped, so only 1 left. Well, which is good, because that's all I want. I don't want it to be any more fruit than that. It's just too young. This is my other kohala. What do you call it? Longan. 2 years in ground. This is I think Champuko lychee. They're meant to be very productive. Yeah, it's lychee. Yep. It seemed to be slow, very slow growing, coming to 2 years. This is the first time I ever mulch it properly. Lychee, you need to mulch it in the first 2 years. You need to protect it from wind and never let it dry out at the base of it, because it's got very shallow root. Yeah, the root, I think it's been established because it's been 2 years, but it just hasn't grown much. There's a lot of new growth pushing out there. There was a lot of fruitlet as well. I broke it off. It's just too small. It's not even half a meter. It's like 30 centimeters. Ridiculous. 2 years. You got to have patience with lychee. There's another one, because it meant to be very productive, so I bought 2 of these. It's like you get at least like 40 to 50 kilo per tree. So, but you know, I don't live in a tropical area, so it's gonna take me a little while to get that stage. But I mulch it. I'm hoping it grew a lot better, and I put slow release fertilizer. This is my jackfruit, protected, and still have you know, cold damage. It's ridiculous. Pumpkin, I'm trying to use you know, all the land as much as I could, because I haven't got enough room. So that's eggplant. That's another lychee. Only just mulched them the last week. This is R2E2. It was flower profusely, and I broke all the flower off because I didn't want it to see there's an old flower there. I wanted to grow a bit more. Maybe next year. Hopefully grow at least 10-20 centimeters more now, and I will let it fruit. This is my other lychee. Let's see what variety is this. This one I didn't protect it, but it had like a little bit of this is lychee, bit of a leaf overhanging. Lots of scale. I just been like squashing it. It's ridiculous, the scale everywhere, spreading from the white sapote. This is my other lychee. This is only. It did really well for me. This I think this is the best one out of all of my lychee. It liked the heat in my area, but it sensitive to the cold, so I protect it using the frost cloth. It's full of scale as well. I need to spray it. But yeah, only doing really well in my location because I live in hot temperate. This is my other white sapote. This is called Chris. Just correcting it from what I read on the information that came with it is.
Well, can I have something cold?
Yeah, sure, go, sweetheart.
My ice cream.
All right, go. Meant to be very productive, large, and it doesn't grow as fast as the other one, but because it's still shaded by 11:30. That's why. But this is very normal looking. It look like it's dehydrated, but it's not. It's this is its natural way. It just always look stressed. That's what the information said. That's some taro. You can eat the stalk there. This is persimmon that I grafted myself. I think it's got 2 or 3 variety in there. Yes, sweetie.
Could you get baby?
Okay, I'm coming. And this is another. Can you get the boy to do to hold him, please? This is my persimmon. This is nashi. It's funny. It's only fruited on one branch. Got like 10 fruit. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, I was right. 10 fruit, just on one branch. And coming to 2 years as well. I'll just let it fruit in this one. It's because it's growing a little bit, so not bad. And this is a miniature Trixie, isn't Trixie? Peach from Bunny, yeah, Trixie, Pixie, Peach. I bought this when it was on sale. I need to plant it in ground. There's some fruit there. Some of them drop because I haven't. It keep drying out very quickly. But yeah, I need to put it in ground. This is my what do you call that? Rose apple. Rose apple. It's quite shaded. It liked the shade, so I did some research. And when it's in shaded, it grew better. It's a lot better. They prefer the shade, so make sure you have some shade if you're growing rose apple. But it's cold tolerant and like shade. So I've been just putting other pots around it too, because for the last 2 years it's been in the sun and it didn't grow at all. So this is guava. I think this is Hawaii. Yeah, I think it's Hawaii. It's coming to 2 year in ground as well. Start flowering now, which is good. I planted last year, I believe. So flower coming, which is good. Guava is very easy in my area. It's very easy to grow and very fast to fruit. Within 2 years, it will grow. This is another guava. This is China pear. I only just planted. Could be late winter for early spring. and it lost all its leaf. That's how cold it's been. Pretty much all the 100% of the leaf drop, and it's just coming back the leaf. This is my own seedling guava. This is sapote. So I have 3 of these in ground. I've been growing this in pot, so it's come to 2 years. But in the real age, at least like 3 years old. So when I bought it, at least a years old from 1 year old from Delhi. This is my Paxton prolific. I think I know why it doesn't grow as much in this location, because by 3 o'clock it's shaded and they prefer the sun. So I had 1 die on me and 2 Hillary white die on me, because I grew that early on and it was very much shaded. And this is ortigas, I think ortigas, white sapote. They meant to be a very good pollinator. It was flowering, but it didn't set any fruit, but it's growing a lot, this one, which is good. This is small leaf jaboticaba. It's doing really well. It's coming, yeah, it's 2 years old, 2 years old as well. I only just planted last year, and pumpkin next to it, and also cherry tomato from last year, still growing, which is good. And this is black sapote that I rescued last year. My nectarine, this one I bought from Bunning, was grafted, and last year I had 10 fruit. So this year I think at least 30 fruit. We've been picking it even though it's not ready. And surprisingly, it's already sweet. The fruit is the size of the golf ball, and it's already sweet. And what do you call it? Guava. Acerola, Florida sweet. This one drop all the leaf, but the leaf come back now, which is good. I'm pleased. And more guava. I'm using this hedging. This is another Acerola, another one. So I've got 3 of these, 2 at the front, 1 at the back. This is my another white sapote, Smeda. It's not growing as fast as the other one, but this one is a year younger than the previous 3 I show you, the Otis and the Lemon Golds and the Crisp. And this one I bought it from Ross Creek as well. But it's very shaded. You can see in the morning, super shaded, so that's why it doesn't grow as fast. And I grew them way too close to each other's. This is my own grafting fruit salad tree. This one, it had peach on this side, I grafted, and the nectarine from its mother tree is right next to it there. And this is plum. This could be Gulf Ruby, and on this side is peach and Gulf Gold there, or the sugar plum there. So it's got 2 plum, nectarine and peach. And this is Nankapai, very slow growing Nankapai. And this is large leaf jaboticaba. This small leaf jaboticaba is coming to 2 year in ground. It's doing really well actually. yeah, super well. And all along here just lemongrass I use as a wind barrier and hedging. This is seedling avocado. I will either graft it or I'm just going to leave it because my seedling avocado at the back is fruiting and it's holding about 5 fruit. I'm very excited, but I don't know what it's going to taste like. I'm not sure what variety. And this is my other guava hedging. This is Rumijama. This is cold tolerant, but they like shaded, filter sun. And look at this, it's still recovering my guava tree. Oh, the leaf fell off. That's how cold it was last winter. This is my other guava hedging. This is my other guava avocado seedling. I grew them as hedging. I eventually will have to fence it because people will pick my fruit. They will pick my fruit because it's just like right next to their hand, just right next to the footpath, you know. Who's not tempted? Another guava tree, Gumichama, Namdokmai. I'm very pleased with this Namdokmai because I did not protect it last winter and it survived. With a few other trees around it like the Gumichama, the peach, the avocado. Yeah, and just amazing. I think the reason it didn't die because of these few trees around it, but also in my location in winter it's no rain at all, it's dead dry. I still have to water some other trees. And this is my sapote. It's been ridiculous and I'm getting very frustrated. I wish I didn't plant it in ground. It gone backwards during winter, even though I think I did put them like plastic bag over it. This is custard. Yeah, I need to unbend the soil, add sulfur to it to make it more acidic. It did not grow at all. This is like a 5 years low quad. It's ridiculous. In Melbourne, this is in Melbourne probably less than 1 year old, but for me 5 years, take me 5 years to get this low quad to grow to like 1.2 meters. It's because it's just so hot in my area. It's I'm struggling. I need to I've been mulching it, but not like commercial mulch. It's just like lemongrass leaf, so it's just not enough. And this is my it's called apple guava. It gave me 5 fruit and they're humongous. It tastes really delicious, and I only just planted last year. I think spring last year I planted, and it fruits right away. But it's so probably 3 years old, 2 year in pot and 1 year in ground. But it's doing really well. And but as I mentioned, guava doing so well in my area, same as mango. It depends on what variety. So R2, E2, Barwon, it's fine. This is green sapote, cold tolerant, doing really well. But yeah, I need to keep up with water. That's my struggle, watering, keeping up watering with water. This is another mango, Valencia Pride. Got a bit of leaf burn. But yeah, it was flowering. I broke off all the flowers. They even start flowering again, and I broke it off again. So what else can I show? Kill Savoy. I think start to push flowers. Yeah, 2 years. This is grafted Kill Savoy, so I need to break it off again. This one put on one what do you call that, one growth just from here to there last year. So those branches are last year's summer. And this is R2E2. Look at this one, doing really well. Soon as spring break, there was lots of flowers. I broke it off, and it lots of new growth. So R2E2 really good in my location. This is Kilsavoy. This is ridiculous. This Kilsavoy is ridiculous. It's 2 year in ground. This one last year it didn't grow at all. Zero growth. And now it's encouraging. See that green there, like my fingers, like this budding. So I'm hoping it put out at least one growth. This is Mexican creams. I put it in ground last year, and it start to flower. So I'm looking forward to tasting this. George from Real Life Utopia. He tasted it's not his favorite, but let's see whether it's going to be sweet or not. In Melbourne, it's a lot colder than my location. The guava, I will harvest it in January or February, whereas in Melbourne, and you harvest it until autumn and spring. So yeah, that's how the temperature different it make. At what months to harvest. This is longaned. This is champu. Look, I planted right next to the footpath. I didn't think, did I, that people will pinch my fruit. And this is custard apple seedling. I will probably graft it. I haven't had experience grafting this, but I had experience grafting by sapote and pigeon plums and nectarines. This is my other guava. This is my, it's coming 2 year in ground. It's only just start growing this spring, which is good because first year it didn't grow at all. That's largely jaboticaba. That is that's my own seedling guava. It was beautiful. It tastes beautiful. It gave me one fruit. It was very creamy and sweet, and it lost all its leaf. That's how cold it's been. That's my cassava. It recovered. This is the Otango nectarine. It's giving me 4 fruit, so I'm excited to taste it. There's we call that the root stop growing. I need to get rid of it, or otherwise it will take over the graft. Cassava. This is more cassava cutting. I did in September. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. It's hidden somewhere. But yeah, I'm surprised even in shade it still grows. But it won't give me like bulb, This is my 3 years old seedling. 2 of these I plant this in ground a lot slower than in pot when I plant it in ground. There's another one hidden next to the peach. This is I planted this apple last year. I bought this when it was on sale from Dwarf Crimson's Crisp Co-op 39 apple. Dwarf Crimson Crisp Co-op 39. It's giving me 4 apple, 5. I'm excited. My son loves these. We buy a lot of apples, a lot of mangoes, a lot of nectarines. So yeah, I'm looking forward to harvesting this ourselves. This is my seedling longan trees. It's doing so well. I'm 2 years old in ground, but in real age probably at least 3.5 years old, I believe, at least. But longans doing really well in my area, so I'm excited. This is my other lychee that I was telling you about. It's growing a lot faster than the other one I just showed you. It's either lychee only, I don't know, because I bought it local and they grafted. When I bought it, the graft was just like, no, the bud was just like pushing. And he told me which one is which, but I got confused. So, Chico, I think this one. Where else I can show you? This is, yeah, this is custard apple. Annona atemoya, Paxton prolifix. This one coming to 2 years old. It's doing really well, this one, compared to the other one. I think it's getting more sun, that's why. But initially I was really worried about this one because it was like the soil was very compact. This is got brain fart. Facial mammoth. I got 2 of these. I haven't planted in ground because I'm running out of space and I haven't thought about where to plant it. So I just pot into a bigger pot, and it's flowering, and hopefully it give me at least 5 fruit each to taste it. So yes, lemon gold guava. It's gonna be, this is a second year, yeah, coming 2 year in ground. It fruited as soon as I put it in ground the first year. So this is a second summer. Tastes beautiful. It doesn't face it with the cold. This is cold tolerant and the sweetest of all. But you know, you get, it's very small. Would be the size of, you know, big thumb. But I think as it get older, the fruit getting bigger. And this is my other guava trees. This one doing the best because it's sheltered, the most sheltered by the rock shampoo here. I only unfrost closet, I think early October. Yeah, early October. But last year it didn't lose any leaf. But no, I mean like not last winter, the previous winter, the leaf was all there. This is all new growth. Up the top, see the top is bare, so up the top got cold effect. At the bottom, still retain all its leaf. Well, at least 80% of it, and it start growing again. It love the water. Give it a good water and full sun. They love it. I think it's abu. Hang on, I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure it's abu or something else. Imbi. 2 year in ground, and because it's in protected area, even though that up the top here is no protection, no trouble. It didn't die even the first year, so it's doing. I'm very pleased that it didn't have to protect it. It had too many trees to protect, you know. It's very costly as well. This is jaboticaba. This is parenta. This is the parenta. It's gone backward as well. Lost all its leaf. This is new leaf. I mulch it and hopefully it make a difference. This is what do you call that? Oh, I lost thought. Jambulan plum. Only this year is getting a lot more sun, so I'm hoping it will grow a lot more. Okay. Large leaf jaboticaba. What is it? I don't know. Mango, seedling mango. Fruited. Lots of fruitlet. I didn't protect it last year. I think this is R2E2. Yeah, it's R2E2. 2 year in ground. So I'm very pleased. As I said, I had too many trees to protect it. So last year I didn't protect it. And this is the what do you call it? China pear. I thought it was gonna die, but it didn't, so I'm very pleased. This is wood apple. This is a very tropical, very popular in Asia, India and Southeast Asia, Thais and Cambodians, and I'm not sure about Vietnam. This is another China pear. This I didn't protect it last year either. So the first year I didn't protect it. Second year I protected. So it's coming on to, is it 3 years? I think it's coming on to 2 or 3 years. Sorry. It gave me 50 fruits. Dropped all the leaf last winter, and it's just recovering. Cassava, all the leaves are growing back. This is another plum that I grafted. So it's got 3 varieties. I think it's Gulf Gold, Gulf Ruby, and sugar plum. Plum is very easy to graft. Graft it when it's dormant though. This is my other longan tree, 2 years in ground. It's doing so well. This is a sucker lychee that I bought off a guy in Melbourne. I meant to graft it last winter, but I was so busy I didn't have time. Lots of fruit, but the fruit is like the size of my big thumb. That's it. It didn't grow any bigger. And my other China pear guava there. Drop all the fruit, get quite shaded from this lychee in afternoon from like 2 o'clock, I think. What else can I show you? Preston prolifix figs. I planted late, I think, last summer. This one seemed to be dwarf. Doesn't grow much. It's got fruit there. 1, 2. I think last year it gave me 3 fruit. This is my golden imperial custard apple, golden imperial. Lost all the leaf, even though I tried overhead covered, but it still lost all the leaf. Jambulan plum, I put in a big pot. Remember I show you guys this on itself, by itself. The flowers start flowering again, and yeah, I actually, it will fruit in my location, and it did set a few fruit. There was 11 fruit, and I think by the end of winter there was 3 fruit that ripe, but it was not like fully ripe. But look at this. This was the seed from the fruit of this tree. I just put it in there and it grew for me, and the other seed was inside the house somewhere. I need to find it and put it and grow it, because you can grow this by cutting. I think cutting is faster to fruit, but in my location it will fruit for me. So if I protected, like overhead protected, I didn't have to like frost cloth or anything. The fruit will all set and ripe. But look, it start fruiting again. So very pleased, very promising. Black sapote, 2 years in ground. This one is the same age as the one I show you that I rescued, because that one I left it, I didn't plant it, and I left it on a pot, and I didn't water during winter, and it died. It's like dry out on me. The soil dried out on me, and it's almost died. This is my jackfruit. I protected, and it still had cold effect on it. This is another guava, Hawaii guava. This one I planted, I think late winter. Yeah, I think late winter. everything is doing well if I keep up with the water and mulching. I think if I mulch properly and if I fertilize it, everything will do really well. And this is another persimmon that I grafted last year. So I graft 4 variety and only 2 took. And this one is just whole. I think it's not even pushed out. It's been a long time. Yeah, and I'm very pleased. And this one I side grafted. Look, now I have to support it because it will fall. It will fall off when this leaf. If I didn't protect it, it will break the branch like the one at the back. This is the another golden emperor custard apple. It was a severe storm and it fell down. Like completely fell over. And look, every other golden emperor, all the leaves have come back except this one. But I was really worried that it might die on me, but I'm so happy to see. Hope you guys see there. There's new budding, new leaf. It's gonna come through. So, that was a big worry. So I've been just like watering it. I wasn't even sure like whether I should water it, fertilize it, but I definitely been mulching it and watering it. And I think by nursing it through, it's coming through. And I tie a rope around it so it won't fall over again. It's still like wibbly wobbly. I should, put another stake here and tie it so it won't fall over again. And this is other golden emperor. All the flowers coming through. I've been breaking off, but there's lots of flowers coming through because I still don't want it to fruit yet. So I think I want it to be at least 3 years old, like in ground for at least 3 years. So, but I'm very pleased to see all the leaves coming back. And this is King Thai. Yeah, dwarf King Thai. It's a bit shaded in the morning in this angle. I clean up that area and my daughter, she make a mess of it again. I bought that pear tree there. It's very big and I don't know where to plant it. See those big tree there? I want to chop it down. But it is so big, it's going to be very costly. So I can plant at least 10 more trees in that area. 10 more, because I got pears and I got the dwarf peach and I still have satsuma plums. I love my plums, so yeah, so but oh yeah, sorry, coming back to this dwarf King Thai. It had any push yet. I planted these late winter. Yep, crazy. Call me crazy, but in my area I can get away with it because even though it's winter, in August and in August it get at least 17, 18, sometimes to 20 degrees. So it's alright. I didn't protect it either, and in August it was really cold as well. But yeah, it's been in a pot and I planted late winter this one. This is another custard apple that I planted either last summer or last spring. This is my other wax bamboo. I wish I planted these earlier. If I planted early in ground, it probably at least like a meters already. They're fast growing. So yeah, so I just planted this spring as well. This is my own cutting. Oh, gosh, I forgot the name of it. Miracle tree. This one. I took a cutting. In 2023, I did 3 cutting and 1 cutting took. So yeah, and the other one is a bit shaded. This one growing faster than the mother tree that I took off from. This is another Brazilian cherry tree. It's very close to each other's, but I think the Brazilian is more like a bushy, and this back bamboo will grow taller, so I might get away with it. Banana. This is another Paxton prolifix. I planted last summer as well. I mean, yeah, either last summer or last spring. This is the pear tree that I told you about. I bought it on sale. They got rid of it because it's too big. And now I'm like, where am I going to plant it? I dug a hole in there, but I said, oh, I'm going to chop that tree. It's going to fall over. So right now I'm leaving it in a pot, and it desperately needs a bigger pot. This is the Mexican creams. It's the the sister of the other one I show you. It's already fruiting because I planted that, and this one I only just planted probably this late winter. This is mango that I planted probably very early spring or late winter of this year. This is Tommy Arkin, and I get fruit, and it's easy to grow, cold tolerant, and it didn't grow last year because I let it fruit. So after it fruit, it didn't grow at all. But this year I'm not letting it fruit. I want it to grow bigger. This is another Namdokmai. It's good to see, since I planted in ground, there's green the new push. But on this side, look like it's going to die. This branch bare, and it's going to die. I think it's alright as long as the whole tree didn't die on me. I didn't protect it. This I planted last late winter as well. This is another mango I planted at the same time. This is Kensington Pride, another Kensington Pride. So yeah, my persimmon doing really well. This is a astringent. It's called Wright, WRIGHT, and it's supposed to be dwarf. So it's giving me 2 fruit. I should not keep these fruit because it's only been 1 year in ground. So I planted last year, and it's fruiting this year. So last year just putting on growth. So this year it's growing a bit more and giving me 2 fruit. And this is I think mandarin seedling. I propagated that myself. More guava cutting. Unlike now, I'm not leaving any of my land space empty. I will just grow whatever I could. Propagate more cassava there, so probably got 10 more cutting of cassava. And dragon fruit there. I planted last winter, and I was going to use that tree as a trellis. I thought it's dead, but it's not dead. It's poisoned and chopped, so it took a year to recover. Last year didn't grow at all, nothing. I thought it was moss growing, but it's not. It's leaf coming, see that? So the root, it's ridiculously, it's probably sucking all the nutrient out of my other tree, so I will have to like chop it again. Chop. What else? I'll just quickly show you my potted. Oh, this is my other persimmon. So now I got how many variety? This has got what variety? 1 gyro, 1 fuyu, right, Tanenashi. Yeah, 4 variety. I supposed to have 5, but 1 died on me because I forgot to water and it was in a pot. I bought this. from my local Bunnings. It was $39. I meant to give it to my brother, and I forgot. So it's best time, but his soil is ridiculous. It just like pure clay. I dug it for him, and some of my tree die. I planted for him because he didn't have any fruit, any tree at all at his new property. So being a good sister, gave him what I have, and I even buy tree for him. But yeah, that one need to be like tip it so it branch out, because it's just one long, small stem. It's not going to be good. This is Kilsavoy, so I've got 3 Kilsavoy. I haven't put this in ground yet. This is elephant apples. Drop all the leaf, but it's alright. By all the leaf dropping, it branch out. So you stress it out, it will grow back. And this is star gooseberry. So the leaf, it tastes a bit like a took, but I try and grow a took. I couldn't. What this leaf, quite yummy too. I've been eating it. I try and grow spinach, but it got too hot, so it never took off. So now I'm trying to grow other vegetables, like snake beans and bitter gourd. That's my Satsuma plum that I told you I was gonna plant it. This is Natal plum. This is very cold hardy. I left it out in the cold for 2 winters. Not a problem, and even start flowering, so I'm very excited. And this is very prickly as well. I was gonna plant this as hedging at the front, so people cannot pick my fruit. If they pick and they get prickly on their hand. But seem to be slow growing. This is 2 years old. This is my other mango, Bambaroo. Bambaroo seems to be cold hardy as well. It fruited for me last year. This year haven't, because I left it in a part of the garage where it didn't get full sun at all. So it's like from 2 o'clock it's shaded. So I work it out, okay, I'll better put it in the full sun. Oh, very exciting. Canistel. This is, I'm not sure. This is Aurea. That's right. I've been leaving it out since spring. So it lost all the old leaf. But as a result, see, flowers and fruitlets coming. Lots of them. But I'm not sure whether I'm going to let it fruit or not, because it's 2 years old. Maybe I'll leave just 3 fruits, and hopefully, because I will put it in a garage anyway, it will ripe for me. But as a result of me leaving it outside, you see, all these branches die on me. A few branches die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, this branch quite big. Lucky it didn't die on me completely. So it's cold sensitive, even though in spring, still spring, but at night time it could go down to like 8, 6, 7, And this is my, what do you call that? Star apple. This is the grafted one. Lost all the leaf. This is non-grafted one. Didn't grow as much. I think I exposed it too much sun. It's very thirsty, so I set it in the water, literally drown in water, but they like water. So I abused this tree, and but because I give it water, it's okay. It didn't die on me. as long as they prefer shaded. Star apple prefer shaded, but they're very thirsty. Make sure, even winter, I literally water it probably 3 times a week. If your star apple die during winter, it's not because of the cold. It's because it's not enough water. You can see it start wilting when there's no water. They are super thirsty. This is African pride. I ran out of space, so I put it in the big pot. I got 2 more of the small leaf jaboticaba. Small leaf jaboticaba doing a lot better than the other jaboticaba. It's not very fussy with the soil, and it will still grow. If you see the one at the front, it's doing really well. This is a long bottle gourd. I grew it in a container. My container is quite small, so it's a lot of fruit set, easy to grow, but it's not going to get big for me. I need to like transfer it somehow into the bigger pot, and I don't like my chance. And this is hog plum. Survived the winter because I took it into the garage. I've been leaving it out since spring, so it lost all its leaves. It's fine, it's growing back. Just my guava seedling. This is more of the long bottle gourd. I need to stake it up so it climb up here. Another hog plum, bamboo. I'm careful lime, getting a bit too shaded. Oh, grapes. I grow in this container. Grape are easy to grow. You can grow in a container and still fruit. It's still sunny, but not very sunny. So this is a 1 year old in pot, like in a container. Look at the fruit. I'm excited. We love all the fruit. So it's good to see it's fruiting. All my what do you call it? Tamarind doing really well. It's by transferring into a bigger pot. It gave it a better survival. It's a lot better, so it doesn't get too sensitive to the cold. Because with the bigger pot, so I got 3 sour, 1 sweet one. So there it is. Doing really well. This is the seedling canistel. I had a few die on me, but 2 have survived. So it's doing really well. It's shaded afternoon. You see my what do you call that? Again, I just told you before, rose apple. Since I put it in between under tree, like filtered sun, and it's shaded by 2 o'clock, it has growing a lot better than when I left it out in full sun. So the trick to your rose apple to get it to grow is shaded, filter sun. And yeah, by shading it, it will grow a lot better for you. This is my 2 years old star apple. It's doing really well. It's only that one is growing triple the size of this one. This is the same age. This one has gone backward. I don't know. That's why it's important to grow more than just one, because either one die with you or never gonna grow like this one. This one dwarfs, decide to be dwarfed, and half of it even die on me. You tell me, what went wrong. I had no idea. And this one grow triple the size. I'm hoping in a year's time it start fruiting. If it's fruit, it will be fine, because like I said, I pulled it out into the garage like a meter, not even a meter, just here, just right just right into this corner for like, 10 centimeters. And I just put like an umbrella at the front of it, and it was fine, so it did well. Soursop, very sensitive, lost all the leaves, and it's just growing back. This one died all the way up here, so I got 3. And this one I thought it's dead, but there's a leaf, so it's good to see. But yeah, soursop is very, very hard to grow, even in my area. Oh, this is mamey. See this mamey? All the leaf drop because I've been leaving it out here during spring and didn't like it. All the leaf drop and the top of it die. But that's okay, because guess what? By all the leaf dropping, it's stressed out and it just branch out from the bottom. Whereas every other one is, it just like one stalk, one trunk, that's it. You see what I mean? I'm going to show you. Oh, this is lemon drop mangosteen. I've been leaving it out in the sun, but now I thought, okay, we'll see. They love water as well, so I'm like, okay, now this one, it's under storage. Well, you can grow them in shade and it will grow, but I've been putting in the sun. But yesterday I thought, okay, now I just put it in filter sun, see what happened. This is another hawk plum. The leaf growing back. This is a sweet tamarind. It's good to see. I was really worried that this is gonna die on me, but this one, oh, the leaf drop. See, this is what I mean. This is 2 years old, potted. I don't just potted. Very late winter. This winter just passed. See, it's only one trunk. So I was thinking, should I break out all the leaf and get the trunk to grow? Because otherwise it would just like keep growing in just like one trunk, no branch. It doesn't branch out at all. Same as this one. This is same age. That one's bigger because that one I up-potted last year. And this one I only just up-potted this winter just last. This is another sapote. I've got 3 that I bought last year. Hang on, was it last year or the year before? I can't remember, I'm sorry. And I planted 1 in ground. That was from the same batch that I bought. I think that's about it. Oh, this is Grumichama. Grumichama is cold tolerant. I actually had 2 grown at the back. I didn't frost closet. There was no overhead protection, and it still survives. So Grumichama is a lot more cold tolerant than the lemon drop mangosteen. But they said lemon drop mangosteen meant to be a lot more cold tolerant. This one love water as well. So the trick is I've been putting it in like semi-shaded morning sun, filtered, and it's growing a lot more for me. So I'm going to keep it this way. But last year I was abusing it. I exposed to full sunlight, but I always sit it in a container where it's got water. And that was fine. As long as it's got water, it won't get sunburned. But if there's no water, it'll get sunburned. Or won't even grow like the 2 at the back because they keep getting sunburned and I can't keep up with the water because I didn't have the proper mulch. This is kiwi berry. I put in this pot. I need to give it like a proper stake. So yeah, it's doing really well. I think that's about it. This is another imbi. I think I give it too much sun. I think last year's only it got shaded afternoon and it grew, but this year I'm giving it more sun and sitting in the water. sitting in the water. So this is my other sour tamarind. But everything is doing fine. Oh, I see blueberry ripening. Only if I get to it. I repot my blueberry, and I should give it pine mulch to encourage the so there you go. 2 blueberry. I got 4 of these. Only one variety that only 2 of the pot. I think 2 of the pot, the same variety, are more productive. Whereas the larger one, I got 3 larger one. 1 there, 2, and 3 here. It's not very productive at all. I don't know why. This is cherry moya Sophia. I think my umbrella or me broke the top of it, but it's good to see it branch out. And this is another African pry, but it's growing with these figs. I think the fig is taking all the nutrient from it. And the leaf should be growing, but the leaves are slowly coming out. I think that's all I got to show you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and happy growing. Have a lovely day. Bye everybody.